Hello friends, it's Sarah from Sweet Scents from the Dollhouse. If you're new to my channel, welcome to subscribe. If you're returning waxy, as always, welcome back. And happy Vagina Day to all. That's right folks, today is Valentine's Day. Admittedly, it's probably my least favorite holiday, and I assure you it has nothing to do with being single. I don't know, I think it's a pompous ass holiday. Like, just because the calendar tells you not to be an asshole on February 14th, or, you know, Hallmark makes ridiculous money off cards on this day. Flower shops, oh my word, today pays for their entire year. The markup on flowers, honestly, I'm like, where the fuck is your mask? These flowers are going to be dead in 4 days from now. And you're charging $80 for a dozen roses because it's February 14th? Come on. I don't know if there's any men out there that watch this channel, but honestly, nothing gets my motor running more than a man who fucking brings home flowers on May 10th. Why? Just cuz. Just cuz. Buy your wife flowers any other day of the year, just cuz. Hey honey, here's some flowers. I was thinking about you today. That gets my motor running. You know what gets my motor running even more? Is a man who will fucking pick up a tea towel and dry some fucking dishes. Or help out with the kids. Just cuz. Not because it's a national holiday. Hallmark and flower shops want to make cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Yeah, fine. But help out every other 364 days of the year just cuz. You want to get laid? Vacuum. Vacuum. Oh my word. I'm getting turned on just thinking about it. Anyhow, that is my anti-Valentine's Day rant. It just sets people up for unrealistic expectations. It's stupid. But for the theme of Valentine's Day, I decided to do wax wars on Red Hots. That is what's good. Let's face it. That's what's good about Valentine's Day is the candy. I can get down with holiday candy. Red Hots, they're nice. Seasonally, once a year. I don't know how I feel about it as far as home fragrance is concerned, though. I was a little bit shocked when the holiday bricks came out and Cinnamon Bear was one of them. I was like, really? I mean, I'm not trying to hate on Cinnamon Bear, but I'm like, I could think of about 42 other fragrances in the Scentsy catalog that I would prefer to have in a pound versus Cinnamon Bear. But I know for certain people, it's their favorite. So that's what we're doing, folks. Today we are warring Scentsy's Cinnamon Bear against Scentsationals Red Hot Cinnamon. So the price point in Canada on one of these is $3.48. You can purchase these in the States as well for $2. Of course, Scentsy's Cinnamon Bear is $6 in the States and $8 in Canada. So Scentsationals, as far as I'm concerned, wins hands down on affordability and convenience, because yes, you can just walk into your Walmart and pick that one up. The scent notes for Scentsy's Cinnamon Bear is crisp, spicy cinnamon, reminiscent of Red Hots candy with a touch of cloves. Oh, I definitely get that. On cold, I really like this one. I do pick up a teeny tad of the clove in there, which admittedly is a bit off-putting for me because we're naturopaths, so we use clove oil when you have like a toothache. So I'm not a big fan of clove, but I definitely get that Red Hot cinnamon. Like, it's so authentic. If I was to smell this wax versus stick my face in a box of Red Hots, Smells nearly identical, except for obviously the clove scent is stronger in the wax. So I definitely love Scentsy Cinnamon Bear for authenticity. Scentsationals smells like Red Hots, but I don't know what it is with this one. If Scentsationals has like a certain plasticky note to the wax on cold, I think. And then when I warmed Scentsationals Red Hot Cinnamon, smells really good, but oddly enough, you get this really teeny tiny hint of a bakery note, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because cinnamon and bakery kind of go hand in hand, but it was unexpected, I guess. And for once, I know I always say on my channel that Scentsationals tend to be very one-dimensional, but this time, one-dimensional works for Red Hots Cinnamon, because what else is it supposed to smell like other than Red Hots? So Scentsy's Cinnamon Bear, as always, the same room, 600 square foot, 25 watt bulb warmer, same. I put 2 cubes in, and it lasted for a total of 8.5 hours. For the first 3.5, almost 4 hours, it had a pretty good 5 to 6 foot throw. I like this scent better than the Scentsationals because it's more authentic, and when it's warming, I get less of the clove, and exactly like Red Hot Cinnamon. It had a sweeter hint to it, so it smelled more authentic, exactly like Red Hot Cinnamon candy. So it lasted a total of 8.5 hours. For the first 3.5, 4-ish hours, it had a half decent sized throw, but it shrank considerably at the halfway mark. Like for the last 4 hours, I was only getting a 3-foot throw, and I know I've also said that numerous times on my channel. If I have to stand directly beside the dresser that the warmer's sitting on, not my favorite. I'm going to say on scent and authenticity, I would definitely give Cinnamon Bear, I don't know, 7 out of 10. I mean, it's super authentic. Just wouldn't be my first choice of scents other than for Valentine's Day. I think any just plain old cinnamon home fragrance is rather plain and safe, in my personal opinion. I know some people just can't get enough of cinnamon scents, and that's cool. To me, I just think that Scentsy's got a lot better options in the catalog. I hate to sound like mean about it, but it wouldn't be my first pick, period. So I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10 on authentic Red Hot Cinnamon scent. But on performance, I'm only going to give it a 5 out of 10. I thought for cinnamon, it could have been a hell of a lot stronger and last a heck of a lot longer than 8.5 hours. Like, I was anticipating a showstopper. I started to warm this 4-5 days ago, thinking that this was going to last and last and last and last for days, considering it's cinnamon. Not at all. So moving on to Scentsationals, it wasn't quite as authentic for the Red Hot Cinnamon that I was looking for. Again, this still wouldn't be my first pick in home fragrance, period. But I used 1 cube in a Mainstays hot plate warmer. So we're talking super, super duper hot. On average, for the first 6 hours, it was getting a 10 to 12 foot throw. And this one lasted forever, it seemed. I turned this off at the 12.5 foot mark, or sorry, 12.5 hour mark. So it definitely 1 cube outlasted Scentsy's 2 cubes. But I don't know if this scent got into the fabrics in the room, or I don't know. Even after the wax was done, it smelled burnt. Like it was cooked at 12.5 hours. It was done. I took it off and was trying to warm something else, but every time I came back into the room, I could still smell the Scentsationals Red Hot Cinnamon. And the reason I knew that it was the Red Hot Cinnamon and not the Scentsy is A, because it was 2 days apart, and B, because it has this weird, on cold, almost plasticky scent to it, but when you warm it, it's a bakery scent. So it's not a bad thing. It's just not the Red Hot Cinnamon that I was looking for in this particular Wax Wars. So I'm probably going to give this a 6 out of 10 on fragrance, and I would probably give it a 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 on performance. So if I had to pick between the two, being that Red Hot Cinnamon wouldn't be my first choice, Scentsy's a little bit more authentic, but Scentsationals on performance and price point, I'm going to have to let Scentsationals win this round. Hands down, for sure, for sure. So yeah, that is my episode of Wax Wars, Red Hot Cinnamon Melt Off. I hope you are having an amazing Valentine's Day. And remember, you don't have to have a Valentine to make today special. Hang out with a loved one. Go do something nice for your mom. Hang out with your sister. Whatever. Make somebody else's day special if you don't have somebody to make your day special. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.